You're watching Matador News.
Hello, and welcome to Matador News. I'm Sam Kline.
And I'm George Sakers. The LAPD arrested several LA County workers on strike. Thousands of union members have been demonstrating in the heart of downtown LA since Monday. This strike is the first time for Union Local 721. Officials say the union's protest will put a significant strain on LA County's dwindling budget. The county is still recovering from the wildfires that occurred earlier this year, and a $4 billion settlement for childhood assault claims. The picketers are blocking traffic near Fremont Avenue and 5th.
CSUN has confirmed a number of international students have had their student visas terminated. This is a continuing trend across the CSU, which has seen at least 70 international students lose their visas across the 23 campuses. The International and Exchange Student Center did not disclose how many CSUN students were affected. They say they remain dedicated to its mission of serving CSUN's international students.
It's been over 100 days since President Trump took office for his second term, and the landscape of the country has changed drastically. Since day one, Trump has issued sweeping executive orders to impose heavy tariffs on almost every country in the world, throwing the stock market into a tailspin. He has also ended DEI and slashed federal spending by enforcing mass layoffs. Illegal immigration has been impacted through complete border shutdown and extensive deportation of illegal immigrants.
We've set all-time records for the lowest number of illegal border crossings ever recorded. Think of that, ever recorded. The number of illegal border crossers released into the United States is down, listen to this please, 99.999%. Think of that, 99.999.
Despite all this, Trump still faces issues that are preventing him from fully implementing his agenda. He frequently mentioned that he could end the war between Ukraine and Russia in 24 hours on the campaign trail, but peace negotiations have run stale since he took office. The tariffs aimed to bring businesses back to America were very short-lived, as the stock market plummeted, forcing him to pause all financial action against the world. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says this has been 100 days of chaos.
In these 100 days, what has gone up? Cost of groceries, up. Energy costs, up. Cost of clothes, of homes, of cars, up. What has dropped? Your retirement and 401ks, down. The stock market, down. The dollar, down.
Trump hosted a rally in Michigan with thousands of supporters on the 100th day of his term.
Restorations to a mural honoring the late Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna Bryant are underway. Lakers star Luka Doncic donated $5,000 to restore the vandalized memorial. The mural was created shortly after the Bryants were killed in a helicopter crash.
The Lakers are trying to turn around their season. Our sports reporter Matthew Gonzalez has the scores and more from Matador Sports.
In professional sports, the Lakers lost to the Timberwolves on the road 116-104 and 116-113 in the first round of the NBA playoffs, with the Timberwolves leading the series 3-1. The Lakers will be back at home this Wednesday for a chance to save their season. The Clippers tied their series 2-2 against the Nuggets after 2 wins, 117-83 and 101-99, and will be heading to Denver to face off the Nuggets. In baseball, the Dodgers faced off against the Miami Marlins, winning the first game 7-6 with 2 more games being played this week. In baseball, the Dodgers faced off against the Miami Marlins, winning the first game 7-6 with 2 more games being played this week. The Angels are trying to get back up after losing their series against the Minnesota Twins with 2 matches against the Seattle Marlins. The Angels are trying to get back up after losing their series against the Minnesota Twins with 2 matches against the Seattle Mariners and 4 against the Detroit Tigers this week. In soccer, Inter Miami, Vancouver Whitecaps, Tigres, and Cruz Azul will face off in the second round of the CONCACAF Champions Cup semifinals this Wednesday and Thursday of this week. In Matador Sports, men's baseball faced Long Beach State University last weekend with 1 loss and 2 wins, 7-13, 6-0, and 13-12 in the 11th inning. The men's volleyball team lost 2-3 against UC Irvine in their Big West Championship game in Honolulu, Hawaii, ending their season overall 18-11. The women's water polo team lost their Big West Championship game against Long Beach State 8-22, ending their season overall 16-13. The women's softball team went on the road to play UC San Diego with winning twice and losing once 5-1, 5-2, and 2-3 in the 8th inning. Earlier last weekend, the team played a home game against Hawaii. Our reporter, Alfonso Vargas, has the highlights.
In today's makeup game, CSUN will be able to move from 4th place to 3rd place if they're able to beat Hawaii today. The game was originally postponed due to rain, but now CSUN has a chance to take the season series. Although the first inning was scoreless, the Matadors got the start they wanted with a homer to kick off the second inning and got 2 more runs following that. But Hawaii battled back, scoring 2 runs in the top of the 3rd inning and shutting out CSUN. Both teams in the 4th played very similarly, only scoring 1 run each in the top and bottom of the inning. The momentum followed the Matadors into the 5th inning with switching pitchers that shut out the Rainbow Wahine, and CSUN crushing a 3-run homer, making it a 4-point deficit, 7-3. Head coach Charlotte Morgan talks about the shift in switching pitchers.
You know, Lowe did a good job going in, and then when Bell came in, being able to get some quick outs and being able to get us back on offense to keep that momentum. And I think that was a big piece to the success that we were able to do offensively.
In the 6th inning, it only got worse for Hawaii as CSUN only got extra insurance with making the Rainbow Wahine having another scoreless inning and the Matadors adding 3 more runs, increasing the deficit. Despite being down, Hawaii tried to rally for a comeback, scoring 2 runs in the final inning, but weren't able to overcome the deficit, losing 10-5. After the win, pitcher Isabella Alfonso says the team is ready for anyone that comes their way.
Taking one ball at a time. Our big mantra is 2%, so as soon as we say that, our mindset completely shifts to we know we can do it, we know we can dominate any team that comes our way as long as we have each other's backs.
CSUN pulled out an overwhelming win against Hawaii, but they still have another challenge to face in UC San Diego. In Northridge, I'm Alfonso Vargas, the Sundial.
Coming up next, at home, men's baseball will play at home against UC Riverside, and women's softball will play 3 matches against UC Santa Barbara this weekend. Women's soccer will have its annual Alumni Day event with a friendly matchup against Cal Lutheran. That's all for sports. From Premier Credit Union Arena, I'm Matthew Gonzalez. Back to the studio.
A student's car caught fire Tuesday morning in the G3 parking garage on the CSUN campus. The Los Angeles Fire Department responded to a call from a student saying her car was making strange sounds. First responders stopped students from entering the structure until the fire was put out. Authorities guessed the blaze was caused by an electrical fire from the engine. CSUN issued an email and phone blast to the campus, which caused a small panic. No students were injured, but damage was reported to the cars parked nearby.
At CSUN's Orange Grove Pond, a beloved campus landmark is facing a growing challenge. Our reporter Alexis Martinez says the pond's turtle population is raising concerns about long-term water quality, animal welfare, and the future of the habitat itself.
At the heart of CSUN's Orange Grove, the pond is home to hundreds of turtles, most of them former pets abandoned by owners who can no longer care for them. Dr. Robert Espinoza, professor of biology and a special assistant to the dean at CSUN, has been involved with the pond's ecology since its earliest.
Now that it's open to the public, it's gotten a lot more animals, and it's because people dump their former pets there. So we've got about 300 turtles there now. Most of them are red ear slider turtles.
While some worry about the turtles overwhelming the ecosystem, Dr. Espinoza says the real issue stems from human behavior.
The other problem is people throw lots of food, their old bread, crackers, cereal, whatever, into the pond. Bring your kids and have them feed the animals. But that creates other problems for the turtles, for the water quality. So it's not really a turtle issue, it's a people issue.
On the front lines of maintaining the pond is John Davisnik, known around campus as John Pond. As CSUN's pond specialist, he's responsible for the daily health of the water and its wildlife.
Yeah, I'm very confident to say we do have over 300. I'm more leaning towards saying 400. The biggest challenge for me with the turtles is I can maintain the water quality with 300 turtles, but slowly as the population grows, it's going to be very, very difficult.
Davisnik has worked to restore balance by adding native plants and introducing bass to control invasive mosquito fish populations.
We have like 1 or 2 bass just to help maintain the population of the mosquito fish. The issue with the mosquito fish, if you have too many of the smaller fish, they're gonna decimate the smaller fauna. And the smaller critters do play a role in the ecology. They help break down some of the waste, eat some of the algae, and kind of overall health of the pond.
Beyond the turtles, the pond is also home to federally protected mallard ducks, but their ducklings often don't survive the season.
So we do have, unfortunately the red ear sliders do consume the federally protected mallard ducklings. It's very unfortunate, but it does happen. I learned the hard way. It was extremely sad. Try not to think about it, but...
For now, the CSUN's pond remains a peaceful refuge, but managing its future means balancing human interaction with the needs of the ecosystem. From the Orange Grove, Alexis Martinez for the Sundial.
Quite like those ducks in the pond, students took a dip at the SRC pool. Our reporter Matthew Gonzalez says the event gave students a way to unwind before the end of the semester.
Hello, I'm Matthew Gonzalez reporting for the Sundial, and I'm here at the Student Recreation Center as the annual poolside DJ event is going on right now. Let's go inside and take a look at what the Matadors are doing to ease stress on upcoming finals. The poolside DJ event was held on April 24th to help students release stress about finals as they start to approach. The event featured a live DJ, pool activities, tie-dye, and some long games like Jenga, Connect 4, and Cornhole.
The poolside DJ event is just really good at bringing together like a community of CSUN students to kind of just, have a good time, relax, not stress too much about our upcoming finals because, as you know, people tend to perform better when they aren't under a lot of pressure.
Although it was a chilly weather, that did not stop the Matadors from having a good time and chilling with friends. I even asked a few students what is one thing that helps them ease stress away from upcoming finals.
Just going to the gym to decompress and just maybe listen to some nice good music to just set my mind at ease.
Something I do is just self-care, just taking care of myself, like getting my mind off of my finals.
Going out with some friends, doing some using the gym really helps me to clear my mind, putting on my headphones and just having a really good workout section. And the gym really offers a lot of cool opportunities such as poolside DJ, workout classes that I really enjoy, like yoga and dance classes.
Reporting from the Student Recreation Center for the Sundial, Matthew Gonzalez.
Over in student housing, the annual Matador made its way back to campus. Our reporter Marcus Nocerino says the event was full of talent.
Hi, I'm Marcus Nocerino at Student Housing's event called Matador, where students can have fun listening to music, pet some baby goats, have some free food, and there's some performances by some students doing a talent show.
The housing staff has been working hard for a while to put on Matador for students to get together and hang out on a Thursday night, with Jess's Keys being our DJ for the event.
Best thing would be the food and the stuff they have. They have henna, they have those paintings, shirt paintings, tote bags. So I would say the food maybe.
Students had the opportunity to showcase their singing abilities at the talent show from a variety of genres, from pop to Broadway to rap.
That's crazy. In the future, seeing my baby. Everything about Matador besides performing was being able to take pictures at the photo booth with my sister.
Matador gave the chance for students to come together and hang out with their community and have a surprise catering of In-N-Out.
Matador News, I'm Marcus Nocerino.
Matador wasn't the only place where students were performing. My co-anchor George Saker says the Poetry Slam and Jam welcomed students to its stage.
The Women's Research and Resource Center put on its Poetry Slam and Jam, highlighting student artists and community ties.
In a collaboration effort, the event was hosted at the Black House.
The purpose of today's event is just to bring everybody's creativity together and just show people that there is a space for all of us to have a common ground and be able to show that. It's going to be a Poetry Slam and Jam. There's going to be music, and we are just finding a space for us to all have common ground and show that we are all poets.
Artists explain what they love about poetry and what their pieces meant to them.
Just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Nice.
It's a really effective way to communicate thoughts that are otherwise really hard to articulate, and a way to really lay yourself and your emotions bare in a way that's hard to do with prose.
On his hips, I see the branches of a fall's lightning storm and risk electricity coursing through me to
It feels liberating to see this piece just transform in front of you. Before you even know what's happening, the words just flow out, and to see it afterwards and know that you created this, it's a really rewarding experience.
This poem I wrote called Tom Brady. Wrote it some years ago, I freestyled half of it, kind of forgot, but long story short, it's just like a tale of me and my homies growing up in Pasadena, San Gabriel Valley area, 626. Pasadena, Covina, La Puente, stand up. So just represent my childhood. I looked up to like poets like Tupac and Mozzie. Like I look up to them dudes. And poetry is a big thing for me. It's like self-expression and like it's like an outlet for me, you know. And then I do music too. So I'm a rapper, and poetry was like the steps up to be rapping, like a confidence.
Students were encouraged to sign up to perform their own sets and offered plenty of snacks throughout the event. From the Black House, I'm George Sakers, reporting for the Sundial. The Institute of Sustainability is finding new ways to spread awareness and build community. My co-anchor Samantha Kline takes us to the CSUN Food Garden, where students got their jam on, both musically and through food.
In celebration of Earth Day, the CSUN Institute for Sustainability partnered up with Vove, the on-campus music label, to have what they called a jam in the garden. This event featured live music and opportunities for students to learn more about sustainability.
With the Institute for Sustainability Garden, we really use it as a demonstration garden, and we really use it as a means for bringing people together to learn about how do you grow food that you might eat, how do you grow plants. A lot of people who were coming today said, I didn't even know you had this garden. So it's really more about creating an awareness of what we have, where we have it, people coming out, kind of getting that mental health, that revitalization, the nature vibe out in the garden. That was really what it was about today.
Slow down, you crazy child.
I think that it is important for us to also, with it being Earth Day, to make sure that we're protecting the Earth the way that she protects us. I think it's very poetic that way too, but I don't think we realize as humans how much the Earth actually does for us. We really wouldn't be alive without it.
Music isn't the only thing students are jamming out to. The Maryland Magrum Center offered samples of their jams and marmalades made straight out of campus, along with some of their iced teas.
We actually have some samples here for everybody to see on our garden day. They get made on campus. Yeah, our orange marmalade is actually made with oranges from the orange grove here on campus. Just for sustainability reasons, just to have involved, really engaging with the community. And I think it's really important to help us be involved in that.
Through music, food, and nature, CSUN students found new ways to connect with the earth and with each other. From the CSUN Garden, I'm Sam Kline with the Sundial.
Final season is right around the corner, but don't stress. There are a variety of events happening on campus to help you prepare.
Until the end of the semester, the University Student Union is hosting Crunch Time. Students can take advantage of free food, drinks, and study materials such as pencils and Scantrons.
When you're ready to take a break from studying, go check out the Guilty Gear Strive Double Elimination Tournament in the USU Games Room. Sit down, grab a controller, and try your best in a live showdown.
That's all for Matador News this semester.
If you are interested in joining Matador News in the fall, come visit the Sundial to learn more.
Thank you for tuning in. See you next semester, Matadors.